Just as the LIC survey form is a valuable tool for customers, it's equally powerful for LIC agents. Now, if you are an LIC agent and you are using the survey form, congratulations! You have got a secret weapon to present yourself as a true professional in your area. This form speaks volumes. It shows your customer that you are not just there to sell, but you actually care enough to understand their needs in detail. Now, I will put it this way. Form is as important to your work as a steering wheel is to a car. Imagine a novice driver on a busy road without any training. Yep, an accident waiting to happen. In the same way, if you dive into using the LIC survey form without any training, let's just say you are headed for a crash. But don't worry, you are in the right place now. And that's exactly what this training is all about. So, today in this training session, we will discussing the very first question from the second section of the survey form. This question, if handled well, can lead a great result. As your trainer, I strongly suggest you take notes. These points could be the key to tuning your next customer integration into a big success. The LIC survey form and you. Picture this. You as an LIC agent head out to your work area with the survey form in hand. In my mind, I see a lion stepping into the jungle ready for the hunt. Now, what's the prey here, you ask? Oh, it's not what you think. The prey is these important questions in the LIC survey form. And believe me, if you think these questions are weak as easy prey, you might just end up being the prey yourself. Trust me, you don't want that. If you plan to breeze through these questions casually, thinking you will just wing it, let me stop you right there. Big mistake. These questions are not a formality. There are golden opportunities. Each question is a chance for you to shine as the best agent in your area, to prove that you are not just another run-of-the-mill agent. Let's start the first question. Are you expecting any funds that should have been received from LIC but have not arrived yet? Seems straightforward, right? Not much to see here at first glance. But let me tell you, this question holds immense power. It's the very first step to grab the customer's attention to make them focus on your survey. So, ready to dive in and master this? Stay tuned as we unpack the full potential of this simple and game-changing question. Now, let's talk about the first question you will be asking your customer. Are you expecting any funds that should have been received from LIC but have not arrived yet? At first glance, it may seem like a routine question, but let me assure you, it's not. By asking this, you are actually uncovering whether the customer was expecting any kind of payment from their LIC policy, like a survival benefit, a loan, maturity benefit, or even a death claim. This simple question presents 3 golden opportunities for you as an LIC agent. First opportunity. When you asking this question, you trigger the customer's memory. They start wondering, wait, was I supposed to get any money from LIC? And the moment this thought crossing their mind, you have got their attention. This is why it's the very first question in the form, to make sure the customer is fully focused on you and the conversation that's about to unfold. Second opportunity. This question does not just grab attention, it sends a message. You are subtly showing the customer just how committed and serious LIC is about their interests. It gives them a reason to believe that LIC genuinely cares about them, and more importantly, you care too. Third opportunity. Finally, these questions give you direct insight into how satisfied the customer is with LIC. Their answer will tell you exactly what they think of LIC's services. And of course, This is your chance to highlight the unique benefits and features of LIC policies, leaving your customer feeling confident and secure in their choice. Now, when you ask this question, you will get different answers from different customers, and behind every answer, there's a reason. If you want to succeed using this LIC survey form, you need to understand the reason behind each answer so that you can tailor your response accurately. Customer's first response. When you ask the customer, were you going to get any money from LIC that you have not received yet? They might say, no, I was not expecting any. Now this might make you happy. Mission accomplished, right? Well, hold on. Before you celebrate too much, let's push for a second. There could be more behind that simple no that meets the eye. Let's dig into what might really be going on here. First reason, the customer does not own a LIC policy. That's right. If they don't have a policy, there's no way they would be expecting any money from LIC. Pretty straightforward, right? Second reason, they might have a LIC policy, but it does not have a survival benefit and they have never applied for a loan. In this case, there is nothing for them to receive from LIC, which is why they gave you that answer. Third reason, they do have a policy with a survival benefit or have taken a loan, and they have already received their payment from LIC. So naturally, they are not waiting for any funds. My advice to you. Now, if during your survey the customer tells you, I don't have any dues with LIC, don't just brush it off. Believe me, this is an opportunity, a golden one. If the customer does not have a policy yet, you have got a wide open door to discuss insurance possibilities. And if they already have a life insurance policy, there's still room for future success. But here's the trick. Don't get bogged down in finding the reason for their answer right away. The focus should be on the making them feel that there's a simple no institution out there better than LIC. If I were in your shoes and the customer gave me that answer, here's what I'd say. Sir, Life Insurance Corporation of India is such a customer-focused organization that it takes care of everything right at your doorstep, from purchasing the policy to the final payout. You would be surprised to know that while other institutions require you to go through all the hassle of visiting their offices, from simple tasks like opening an account, depositing money, or making withdrawals, there are countless LIC customers who bought a long-term policy and even received their final payout without ever having to visit a single LIC office during the entire policy period. Imagine the impact of those words. It plants the seed in the customer's mind that LIC is not just convenient, but dedicated to make life easier for them. Unlike those other financial institutions where a customer has to deal with the endless back and forth trips to open an account, withdraw money, and complete with KYC formalities, the ease and comfort LIC offers practically sells itself. Now, let's get real for a moment. When you are out there going surveys, it's not always going to be a walk in the park. You are bound to encounter the occasional negative customer. So, here's the real question. What do you do when you face a negative person? How do you shield yourself from their negativity? The answer? Simple. You listen. And no, I don't mean you just nod along. I mean really listen. Try to understand where they are coming from, because sometimes they might have a valid point and sometimes, well, let's just say there are a bit off track. The key is not to get flustered, but to stay calm and assess the situation. Now, here's what might happen. You ask your customer whether they have got any money pending from LIC, and they tell you, yes, I was supposed to get money, but LIC has not paid me yet. And oh boy, They might even be a bit angry about it. At this point, you have got two choices. The first is to panic and run, but please don't do that. The second option, the smart one, is to remain composed to figure out what's really going on. And trust me, you are going to want to go with the second option. Why is the customer angry? Well, it could be for two reasons. First reason, the customer might be thinking that the survival benefit from their policy is due, but it's actually an endowment policy and they have misunderstood. Second reason, the money might genuinely be due and there is a legitimate reason why they have not been paid yet. My advice to you, look, any ordinary agent might start sweating at this point. But you, my friend, are no ordinary agent. This is your chance to shine. Here's what I'd do. Calmly ask for the customer's policy number and note it down. When you visit your LIC branch office, check the status of their policy and figure out the real reason for the delay in payment. Add their policy details to your database and help them out. Whether it's a misunderstanding or a real issue, you are going to be the hero who solves it. If it's a mistake on their part, explain the policy to them clearly. If it is LIC's delay, make sure you are there to assist them in getting their money. By doing this, you are not just an agent, you are a trusted advisor. This is how you turn a negative integration into a golden opportunity. So imagine this, you are sitting with a customer and they tell you, LIC owes me money. Now, if I were in your shoes, here's exactly what I'd say. Sir, believe me, I am shocked. You know, I have spoken to so many people about this, and the majority of them say the same thing. LIC has deposited my money directly into my bank account. Or they tell me, there's no provision in my policy for payment during the policy term. But your case is interesting. Then I'd continue with a polite smile. Sir, if you think it's appropriate, I would be happy to check your policy for you. Let's see what's going on and figure out why LIC has not paid you yet. Now at this point, the customer is likely going to pull out their policy bond or a receipt for their premium payment. So what do I do next? Well, the first thing is to check table number. I am thinking, does this policy actually have a money back? Or are they confused? And if they mention a loan, does their policy even affect a loan facility? If the customer is mistaken, I calmly point to rule in the policy bond and show them, gently, that they might be blaming LIC unnecessarily. And here's the kicker, if the complaint is legitimate, I immediately note down the policy number and assure them that I will personally help them get their payment. Now, here's the secret sauce. Once you get that policy number from the customer, you need to take down all the information you can about their policy. Why? Because this is your chance to build a real relationship. You can now offer services like premium due intimations and other reminders. When you help a customer get their payment, make sure they realize you are doing it for nothing. In fact, let them know you are going out of your way and even incurring a financial loss. Then why not ask them to return the favor? Maybe they could help you get a new policy for one of their friends or family members. And here's another tip. The next time you meet that customer, make sure to remind them that their existing policy may not cover all their needs. They might need more. After all, life's unpredictable, right? So my friends, remember, your LIC survey form is not just a piece of paper. It is your golden ticket. It is the tool that can take your life insurance business to the next level. Take each question seriously and more importantly, use it to improve yourself and your business. The survey form is your door to success. Now, if you found this video helpful, Don't forget to hit the like button below and leave a comment sharing your thoughts or any experiences you have on your LIC journey. I would love to hear from you. And if you have not done so yet, make sure to subscribe our channel Jeevan Bima Bazaar and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. To all my amazing subscribers, thank you for being a part of this community. And before I go, I have something exciting coming up in my next video that you definitely won't want to miss. So, stay tuned and I will see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much.